Good morning world, welcome back to the channel. It's time for a new adventure and a new country because we are not anymore in Sri Lanka, we are here in India. What's the first thing that we need for a new adventure? Motorbikes. So we're heading now to the Karolbag bike market here in New Delhi, the largest bike market in India.
What is Lavi and Ollie's mission? It is to find the perfect motorcycles to kickstart their craziest adventure. With the endless rows of bikes on offer, watch as they navigate the challenges of finding the perfect bikes for their heart of India capital city travels. Please, viewers, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.
Good morning world, welcome back to the channel. It's time for a new adventure and a new country because we are not anymore in Sri Lanka, we are here in India. What's the first thing that we need for a new adventure? Motorbikes. So we're heading now to the Karolbag bike market here in New Delhi, the largest bike market in India, maybe the world. But we don't have to face this craziness alone because today we're joined by Tarun, the leader of the Indian arm of Extreme Bike Tours, and Topi, the fleet mechanic for the Extreme Bike Tours fleet when they're doing tours here in India.
Nice to meet you.
And they're going to make sure that A, we don't buy a heap of junk, and B, that we get a good deal. Do you think we're going to find a good bike today?
Yeah, today check bike market, sir. Nice bike.
Yes?
Yeah.
How many bikes do you think there are at the Karolbag bike market?
Many.
Many?
Many shops.
And which bike do you have?
Royal Enfield Bullet.
Royal Enfield Bullet?
Yeah.
Nice. A little bit of traffic, eh? Today? Oh. Okay, we're going. I'm trusting the guys on this one. And today we're also joined by Avo, who is one of the guides with Extreme Bike Tours. And you've been doing their tours here in India?
Yeah, here in the Himalayas.
Okay. And Nepal, nice. Then what bike do you ride?
It depends where I am, but the Himalayan or the Classic or the 350, and I'm lucky I'll ride a 650 BMW in Georgia.
And that's also a country where Extreme Bike Tours do their tours, in
That's
Georgia?
Right, yeah, and we can start with Armenia as well.
Oh, and Armenia. Yeah. Nice. Oh wow, look at this, guys. It's like a giant ox pulling a whole load of stuff. Look at that. Wow. That's like the biggest cow I've ever seen. What a morning, hey? What a morning.
So now we are here. This is Karolbag. This is Asia's biggest wholesale market for the bikes.
Asia's biggest wholesale market for bikes.
Yeah, you can see like thousands of bikes, like millions of bikes, not thousands.
Wow.
Any kind of bike, any kind of spares, you will get it.
Okay. Which bike do you ride?
My personal one,
Yes.
Royal Enfield 350cc.
Royal
The
Enfield.
older version, not the new one, older version.
It's a Bullet?
Yeah, it's a Bullet.
Okay.
Yeah, good for Delhi roads actually.
Yeah.
500 is too fast for Delhi roads.
Okay. Already starting to see a lot of hero bikes around, a lot of Royal Enfields. I mean, there's just bikes everywhere here. Yeah, it's like a real bike paradise here.
But it's super busy. It's super busy.
Wow, this is a lot of bikes now. Look, there's a Himalayan. 411.
Okay. Look, this one here.
KTMs.
100.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, let's check out them.
Oh wow, these are really nice. Look at these. I mean, they might be a bit more expensive, the Royal Enfield Bullet, but they're so pretty.
This is like sort of the hero, no?
X-Pulse. Oh yeah, this is the Hero X-Pulse. Yeah. That's the X-Pulse. Maybe even Himalayan, old Himalayans. Because they're quite low. This place is just filled with bikes in this area. Wow. So Taryn's decided that this place here is a good place to check out, so we're going to see what they got. Okay. Hi, Ollie. Nice to meet you.
Same.
Hi.
This is back in 2010.
Uh-huh.
Since then, they've made a road on it.
Really? Oh, so now it's not like this.
So for us, it's development, but for them, now you.
Oh my God! Look at this guy. We're looking to buy a motorcycle for each of us.
Okay, 2 motorcycles.
Yeah, 2 motorcycles. We're going to bring them on the train down to the south of India, riding through India, finish in Leh, and then bring them back to here, and then selling them at the end.
Okay. I have 3 types of Himalayans. There's a 411cc, there's a 411cc Scram, and there's a 450cc.
Okay.
I can show you all these 3. You can, when you go south, they're good roads.
Okay.
But when you go north, you need an off-roading bike.
Right.
Besides this, if you want a cruiser bike, I have 500cc's that are pretty powerful.
Okay.
Then lower than that, I have 350cc's.
And those bikes, they can still go off-road okay?
Yes, but they have a lower suspension. The off-roading ones have a higher suspension.
Okay.
And they have 80-degree angle shockers. The other one have a slightly like this shocker.
Okay.
So that's why it helps when you go off-roading.
One thing we have to consider, Lavi has very short legs.
So I'll take you to my garage, I'll show you my bikes.
Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so we're just going to this fella's garage now, and he's going to show us all the different Enfields he's got. And I don't even know if we're set on getting Royal Enfields yet, but they seem to think it's the right bike, so we just have to see if they're the right price. Okay, so you've got, this one is the 411,
Yes.
350 and 500.
Buy one.
500, no?
I'm gonna show you a 450 also.
Okay.
That's my premium bike.
Okay, I get my feet on the ground on that one. How heavy is this bike?
About 195 kg.
195.
Actually, I'll show you the shocker. The angle of the shocker is almost 90. The rear end. It's like this.
I see. Okay.
They have not left that much gap.
Okay.
Shocker is just this much.
Okay. Right, I see. Let me sit on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's definitely more, you know, I can pretty much get my heels down.
Yeah, for you it's perfect, no?
There we go. Oh, which year is this one?
I have, this is all post 2019. I can give you 2020, 21, 22. I have a 2024.
No, we're looking for the oldest because it's the cheapest. Okay, I'm going to sit on the Royal Enfield Classic 500. I never sat on this before. The handle is a little bit, yeah, whereas this one's a little bit leaning forward, hey?
That's why in case of off-roading, when there's vibration, the absorption of vibration in this bike is much more than that.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the BS4, the Scram,
Okay.
and I'm going to show you the 450.
Okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah, but
let's...
the 450 is almost double the price.
Yeah, okay, don't show us this, please. Don't.
12 seconds later.
This is the new model of Himalayan, the 450 version.
Okay.
Hanley Black Edition. That's the top version of Himalayan 450.
Oh, okay.
And 8,000 kilometers on the meter.
Okay,
So relatively very new.
okay. Can I sit on it?
Sure. This has a lower seating.
Yeah. It feels heavier, yeah? Is it heavier?
More power.
More power.
About 8 kgs, 9 kgs heavier than this.
Okay.
Lighter on
Whoa! Enfields.
This is the 2016 Himalayan.
Okay.
So as you can see, there are some just design changes. The body remains the same.
Yeah.
And same engine 411, but less sensors, more battery issues.
Okay. What do you think about the X Pulse 200? Do you think this bike is a capable bike?
It is.
Yes.
I have 3 models of this bike available. One is in green, one is in, 2 are in white.
Okay. And that's actually about the same price like this one.
The BS4. Yeah,
The BS4.
Yeah. That is very comfortable for a single rider.
Okay.
The moment you put a dual rider on it,
Okay.
plus 25 kgs of weight.
We're individual anyway, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
for an individual,
and we're
that's
quite
perfect.
light. Okay.
Yeah, that for individual, that's perfect.
Okay. I like both ideas, but I would like to. It's difficult because I wanted to sit on one to see.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those that we could sit on to try? Okay, so it looks like we've narrowed it down to possibly 2 different models. The Royal Enfield BS4 model, which is from 2017, and the Hero X Pulse 200, and that is in a different garage. So we're just going to walk over there now and go and check those out. What's your name? Rinpal. Oh, nice to meet you. Cool bike.
This has a similar height to Himalayan.
Yeah, I think, and because it's a little bit less weight, it doesn't feel like that bad when I'm like this, you know.
Right.
I think it's unlikely for me to tip this over, and I like that it's a little bit less complicated here in the front. Like it looks.
Yeah,
it
because
looks
the
like
windshield looks quite small, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you were filming, you would be over the top quite a lot. Yeah, I mean it's got a bash blade.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this tire.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to have a sit on?
Yeah. It feels a bit less bulky than the Himalayan, you know?
It's the iron and fiber difference.
Yeah. You can really, it's a little bit more forgiving, but it also feels a little bit cheaper, you know? You think this bike is still capable of doing a trip across India? Yeah.
It is.
But this one people can fix in across India?
Yes.
Can I start it? Just see. Okay. Oh yeah, so it's totally different sound, hey? Yeah, it is. Yeah, different sounds. Okay. And this has ABS as well? Yes, okay. So this is the X Pulse, guys. This is our other option. This one is 159 kilo to the Himalayan's 195. So definitely quite a lot lighter. This one entered the market in 2020?
Yes.
2020?
Yes.
They'll be 3 or 4 years newer than the one that we were looking at? Okay, interesting. I like it, I like the size. It just depends whether you think it's a bit too tall for you or if you think it's okay.
Let me have a sit on again.
Yeah, for me it's both good because I can get my feet easily. And we rode around the world with a V-Strom 1050.
Yeah.
So that's really tall, very heavy.
I don't know. What do you think? I mean, it is quite high.
It's, I think, an inch higher than that.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, for me, I'm still 50-50. I like the weight for sure. Lighter is easier.
I like the weight as well. I feel like it's a little bit more manageable. And it's as well, look, when I stop, I don't think that I would like drop the bike because I get my feet on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not that, look, I mean, I get them on the ground, not flat. So guys, after testing a few bikes, sitting on them, trying them out, seeing how they are, we have actually made a decision and we have decided to take the Hero X Pulse 200cc. It just felt really nice. It's not very heavy. I just can get my feet on the ground, just about. Like I'm sort of on tippy toes, but I think that will do for now.
It was basically the X Pulse versus the old Himalayan. And The old Himalayan 411 is about an inch lower than the X-Pulse, but it's like nearly 40 kilo lighter. So what we lose in that inch of height, we gain in the fact that it's not going to be as difficult to handle if it starts to lean from side to side. And although it's only 200cc compared to the Himalayan's 411, apparently you can barely notice the difference. According to the guys and a lot of people that have ridden it, they say that you've still got plenty of power. We asked whether it would be suitable for going up to the high passes of the Himalayas, and they said the bikes have already done that. In fact, even the bikes that we're going to be buying have been all the way up to Leh, all the way up to the high passes of the state of Ladakh. So that's pretty reassuring. But we did actually find out something else when we got to the office of Tony Bike Centre, and that is that legally, as foreigners, we are not allowed to own a bike here in India.
But they have a few different options how we can get our hands on bike. First of all, it was to rent the bike, and then you have to pay a daily amount of money, or you can buy bikes and then they will buy it back from you. So actually we bought now the bikes, and then they will take a cut at the end and we'll buy them back, pretty much.
We are buying the bikes, so there will be a deed of sale, but the registration papers will remain in the company's name.
So actually it's a pretty good option for us.
We can take as long as we need to on this trip, and at the end, he's going to be ready. We bring the bikes to him, and he buys them back at a little bit of a lower price, which in the end is going to cost us way less than renting and paying every day $10 or $15. Wow. That was a big Royal Enfield bike there. So the total price we're paying for these bikes is £1,200 per bike. But I know what you guys are thinking. We didn't even ride the bikes. How can we know that we can cross the whole of India on this bike that prior to today, we'd never even heard of? Well, the owner of the company has allowed us to do a test ride this week before we decide 100% that this is the bike we're going to go for. And he said that if we don't want to go for this bike in the end, then we can arrange a different bike, the 350 Classic or the 411 Himalayan. So in 2 days' time, we're going to be doing a test ride early in the morning out of Delhi. I think the route is about 30 miles out and 30 miles back, so 60 miles. It's going to be a good test to see whether this bike is going to be the bike for us.
I think it's going to be fine, but you know, always the feeling, you know, it's, yeah.
We'll find out in 2 days' time.
Yes, and that's it from us today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, comment below, and we will see you next time.
Hello viewers, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching those interesting videos of Lavi and Ollie, their tour in India, their mission to buy good motorcycles for their travels. Yes, it is a challenging thing, but they have overcome by buying the perfect bicycles to ride across India. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and help us share this video. Thank you for watching.
Because today we're joined by Tarun, the leader of the Indian arm of Extreme Bike Tours, and Topi, the fleet mechanic for the Extreme Bike Tours fleet when they're doing tours here in India.
Nice to meet you.